Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for Black Friday coverage, we have Jonathan Johnson, CEO of Nasdaq listed Overstock. Jonathan, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill. It's great to be here on Black Friday.
All right, let's talk about some of those 2021 holiday season trends and some popular products that you're seeing.
So trends are people started shopping earlier. They were worried about supply chain issues. The good news is at Overstock, we have more inventory in stock this year than we did last year. And if it's offered on the site, it'll be there by Christmas. Some of the trends we're seeing a lot of Christmas trees, and particularly those pink flocked Christmas trees that we used to have in the 70s. Those have gotten really hot. Insulated window coverings, another great home item that we're seeing a lot of purchases on. So high demand and a lot of interest.
So funny you mentioned the Christmas trees in the 70s. It made me think of the trees that we would see in the Charlie Brown cartoon. So it's funny that people are going back to those trends. So let's talk about supply chain issues and shipping delays in retail. How have you been able to effectively manage that?
So we have over 3,000 supplier partners. It's a very distributed supplier network. And if one is low on in-stock products, another usually has one that's very similar to or identical to it. So the fact that we've got such a broad and distributed network has helped us manage what is still a very difficult supply chain environment. But for us, like I said, we've got more inventory ready to sell this year than we did last year.
Let's talk about brick and mortar versus online business. Clearly, online businesses and the omni-channel presence was accelerated as a result of the pandemic. Do you expect that trend to remain in place, or is it going to balance itself out?
So I think there was a huge surge last year. Some of that's receded, but it feels like there'll be, particularly in the furniture space, continuing penetration to online this year. And as all the industry metrics we look at say that it will probably continue at a 3 to 5% migration from brick and mortar online for the next 2 or 3 years. That's part of the reason why we're so aggressive on our smart value pricing. We think as the market migrates from brick and mortar to online, where we want to be offering those great deals to gain market share.
And speaking of deals, how is Black Friday shaping up and thoughts going into Cyber Monday?
Well, we had a nice Thanksgiving. Black Friday's off to a nice start. Cyber Monday, usually the biggest day of the year for us, followed by Black Friday. We spent a lot of time this year working to what we call eventize our holiday sales, whether it's this Cyber 5 or 4th of July or Labor Day. And we think we've gotten our promotions cadence just a little bit better. So we're looking forward to seeing what these days hold for us.
Yeah, it's interesting that you call eventized, because personally, I've noticed a lot of Black Friday deals coming in as early as even 2 weeks ago.
Right. We started, everyone's marketing earlier because they know people are shopping earlier. So there was a lot of Black Friday promotions starting as early as kind of the 1st of November. We've got great deals this week and this whole weekend. And so it's been going on, but it's only going to get better, I think.
Yeah, well, as a consumer, I certainly appreciate it. It has been fun shopping. Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill.